Alrighty, we are back. Chapter 11 Devil's Deal. Here we go. Let's see what awaits us now. Chapter 11 The Lesser Evil. After Milton's visit, you hurried to Manuel's place to discuss everything with him. Man, I feel like I'm your fairy godfather now. What is that supposed to mean? Well, I help you dress up when you go to fancy clubs, and you find me when you have girl problems. Yeah, I hate to ruin it for you, but this situation I'm having is more a demon problem than a girl problemo. I was trying to make it sound more romantic. And what's romantic if I have to seduce and dump the girl that I'm in love with? That totally sucks, man. So, what do you think I should do? No idea. Did you hear anything from our hunter of supernatural evil, Miss D? Miss D. Nah, she barges in and out whenever she wants. Milton is playing all of us like puppets, and there's nothing I can do about it. Whatever happened to Miss D? I've not seen her in a while. Well, from what you've told me, he doesn't have that much control over everything. What do you mean? You said that Milton had nothing to do with Felicia showing up and throwing her crazy, jealous fit. Wasn't too horrible, to be honest, but it was embarrassing. It almost ruined our night. But yeah, I don't think it was Milton's doing. That's my point. If Milton was unable to see it coming, that means... Let me guess, that means we stand a chance. Yes. Maybe D was right in one thing, that he can't foretell our steps because we are, normal humans who react unpredictably. I believe we can draw a solid conclusion from that. That still doesn't solve the problem with Carrie. For now, you have to do the enjoyable part of the deal, make her fall for you, then we'll see. No arguments for me. I'm totally loving that part. Well, it's kind of dumb to do that, really. What if he told Carrie about the deal? Would Carrie believe him? That will buy us some time. How am I supposed to choose between Dad and Carrie? I dump her and the demon wins. You don't dump her and Miss W and Mr. W's life is at stake. And as if that's not enough, you're also in love and beaming like a idiot. Hey, watch your words. Being in love doesn't mean I'm an idiot. That comes as default setting. Wow, what a burn. Here we go. Back in college, you're starting to think that Manuel's words about being in love might not be too far from the truth. You keep thinking for Carrie's impatient to see her beautiful smile. Damn it, I miss her already. How on earth am I supposed to fulfill the second part of this deal? Your thoughts are interrupted when Carrie finds you during the break. Hey, Reed, I was looking for you. I like the sound of that. Dare I hope you were looking for me for some mind-blowing kissing or something hotter. No, Mr. Peavy Purvisson, I need to tell you something important. Now I'm worried. No need, but it's something I meant to tell you for a while now. What could it be? Definitely worried. Spill it out. It's about that night at the party. Remember when we kind of almost, I remember that night, sweetheart. It was one of the first time. It was the first time when we almost did it hard. The memory still makes you beaming like a loon. You can't stop thinking about how things would have developed between you back then. Reed, I'm so sorry. What are you sorry for? That we didn't do it back then. I know I killed the fun. Wow, we didn't do it back then, really? If I remember correctly, it was a drunk idiot that got in the way. Right, but I did make a big deal out of it and ruin the mood, didn't I? You're about to promise her that she didn't ruin anything, but Carrie keeps talking nervously. Crap balls, I'm totally babbling nonsense and ruin it now, right? Oh my, I must stop. I should shut up. What I'm saying is that crap, I guess I want to say that I love you. Oh. Oh, is that all I can say? You feel a mix of happiness and surprise hearing her confession. F. She just confessed her feelings to me. Damn it. Does this mean the first part of Milton's favor is done? The moment that thought crosses your mind, you realize how cruel it is. Shame burns through you. I can't stay silent. She has just confessed. What should we do? Kiss the girl with passion, say you love her. I'm going to respond with stunned silence. You stand there stunned. Words feel like a piece of iceberg stuck in your throat. All the air is gone from your lungs. That was unexpected and nice. You feel ashamed as you realize you made it sound more like a question instead of a statement. Carrie lets out a soft chuckle. Don't worry, you don't have to say anything. So it worked out. I'm happy I've got those words out because I was growing so tired of keeping my emotions locked inside me. You sound okay with me, not finding the right words. Carrie kisses you tenderly on your cheek and caresses your face before she turns on her heel and leaves. I mean, I've never seen a girl turn on their heel and leave. What is up with that? That's how many times have they said that on this thing, man? Turns her heel and leaves. You are about to have a peaceful evening. You've enjoyed a long hot shower as you step out of the bathroom. The cracking on the floor door and the click of the lock announces your regular uninvited visitor, Milton. Really, I'd pay half of my money to see you learn to knock someday. Oh, it's Miss D. Wow. Even half of your wealth can't distract me from other assets you have on full display at this moment. Are you serious, dude? Get real. That's when you realize you are completely naked. Great, exactly what I needed right now. Oh, you should know better than that. Good Lord. Whatever. You wince as you realize that you've left a towel in the bathroom. You're half tempted to reach for a tablecloth to cover up, but quickly change your mind. Do you mind turning around for a moment? I'm kind of in the middle of something right now. You are sure you noticed Diana peek a few times, even if she pretends to turn around and cover her eyes with her hand. Now, I'm a high school student. How old is Diane? All right, so I'd love to keep standing here while you're walking around butt naked, but don't get me wrong, that butt is quite attractive, but we kind of have work to discuss. Okay, here we go. Right, business comes first, or sometimes not at all. Okay, for the sake of avoiding your next sneaky compliments, how about my clothing? Do you want to help me choose an outfit? I don't have to, goodness. I'm totally saying something gullible. But since I've seen you without clothes, no harm in helping you find proper ones to put on. It's ridiculous. Oh my God. Who cares? Jeez. I'm going to wear that. Naked was definitely better. Of course it was. What's wrong with this outfit? Nothing, just saying. Is it that bad? Should I change my mind? No, it's fine. Let's go. All right, so what do you want to tell me? I've got some news from Samantha. She was able to see some changes which can help us understand what lies behind Milton's request. And what did your Google sister see? It's all about timing, you see. It's not by chance that Milton needs you to fulfill the deal within the next 3 weeks. What's so special about this deadline? Carrie states she's in her most emotional, vulnerable state. And how exactly does that help him? If she gets disappointed in men now, she'll be traumatized and won't let her future true love close to her. And why do I care about my girlfriend's possible future true love? Maybe I am her true love. According to Samantha, Carrie must bear a child who is bound to create a cure for cancer in the future. Are you serious? Let me guess. And that is not what Milton and whoever his bosses are want. Can you believe this? Right, a cancer-curing baby is not in their plans for humanity. And this is why we must not let him win, okay? I'm afraid you're right. We must find a way to avoid doing his bidding at any cost. You try to make sense of what Diana just told you. Even with all the unbelievable supernatural stuff going on, a future prodigy child who will save millions of human lives seems so unreal. But why me? Why did Milton choose me of all people? I believe you have the highest chances of influencing Carrie's future, breaking her heart and all. Because she likes me? Is it too selfish that I feel happy about it? But you should also know that 2 other guys have decent chances. Carrie is not seeing anyone else. No, but things could change. And who are those stewards? Samantha is yet to discover them. I told you things take time. It's not. Yeah, she's not current age Google. I'll remember dial up. We'll have to wait. Both of you fall silent. You rub your forehead furiously, as if an answer to all your concerns will be magically squeezed out from them. What if we make that life-saving baby right away? Maybe I'm her true love. Is it possible? It is possible, isn't it? I'm afraid that might not help much. Why not? Forget about it. It's nothing. Wonder what that's about. Is she trying to hide something from me? Accept Diana's claim. All right, I'm not going to force you to tell me something you don't want to say. Trust me, it's better to leave it at that. Okay, cool. So what about now? Now back to the task at hand. Remember the unbreakable unbreakable blood oath thing. How do we get around that thing? I don't have an answer to that yet. Right now, the best option could be just to refuse to act out on that favor. Easy to say, I can't do that. I refuse my end of the bargain. Milton cuts all of the money. Without which I can't continue Dad's treatment. Without which he won't live. Right, that might be an unsolvable problem. Don't you have some kind of occult witness protection programs that can produce the money so that I can decline Milton's offer? Really? Occult witness protection program? Do you think I'm working for the FBI or something? I certainly hope so. Maybe we could launch a crowdsourcing campaign. Ask your boss for help. There should be some bigger sharks in this game, right? Don't your bosses have money? I'm a freelancer. No money, broke, get it? Unlike Milton, I'm not working for anyone who has endless power, so we're on our own, buddy. Just a bit of money. That's all I'm asking. I can break my oath and face the consequences if I know my dad's life won't be affected. Come on, D, do something. Ignore her presence. As the hopelessness of the situation sinks in, there is nothing that you can say or do. You turn your back to Diana and try to calm down. You know what? Pretending that I don't exist is not going to help. Getting mad and snapping at her is not going to help. With a sting of guilt, you turn to Diana again. All right, D, no matter what, we're in this together, and I'm not giving up without a fight. I like it much better when you switch to the let's go get it mode. I kind of need to be in that mode for the sake of my dad and my love. And I've got your back, Milton. I've got your back. Milton is not omnipotent. we're going to find a way, trust me, okay. All right. On your way to visiting your dad, you stop by Dr. Foreman's office. The buzzing feeling in your heart when you are constantly challenged by fate to choose between your father and girlfriend is exhausting. Reed, so good to see you. I was talking to Walter about you earlier today. Hey, Doc, what did you talk about? About how lucky Walter is to have a son like you who fiercely fights for his life. All right. I should be happy to hear this, but I can't push away the feeling that I might fail Carrie while saving Dad. How is Dad doing, Doc? I must say his condition is getting better by the day. If nothing interrupts the treatment, I'm sure he'll make a full recovery real soon. That's the greatest news in a long time. Please don't remind me about the payment schedule, Doc. I can't take more of it right now. You look in deep thought, Reed. Can I help you somehow? You have talked about this before, but somehow the weight of the choice you're facing makes you open up to the doctor. Yeah, Doc. It's just the money issue. I was wondering whether there could be a chance to get through a third party for Dad. I get it that you cannot help us directly, but maybe we might. Reed, just stop, please. I am sorry, but you need to understand something. Doc, it's a matter of life and death. And it's not just Dad's life and death, but it also involves losing Carrie, and with that, so many more deaths in the future. I would be happy to help you, but Foreman stops himself and shakes his head as if trying to push a ghost from his past away. Something tells me what Dr. Foreman was about to say was important. Doc, please tell me what you wanted to say. It's a long forgotten story, Reed, one that I wish never happened. Something about Milton it is. I was a student at the Faculty of Medicine, a broke student, I must add. Let me guess, he offered you money and a chance to learn from the best. I stood no chance of a solid career without it. What did he ask of you in return, Doc? A promise that seemed quite innocent at first. I was to inform him of the most hopeless and desperate patients that I had, so that he could secure himself more deals, right? You're basically securing his deals. He calls that an investment. You know, that's what we are for him. I see. That's not all. Milton has forbidden me to help you. He was very clear about it. And I bet breaking that promise comes with more consequences and a harsh punishment that I dread to face. You both fall silent as you share the understanding of the true darkness of your situations. Oh, yes, Dad. Hi, son, good to see you. Enjoying your freedom while I'm away? Still no orgies, but Dad, and not even close to burning the house down. All safe and good. Sounds almost boring. What's wrong with you young people? You know that complaining about my boring life only shows that you're getting better. The doc said he can guarantee full recovery at this point. Son, that's wonderful. Yeah, can you believe it? Hug Father, let's do that. You find yourself at a loss for words and pull your father into a bear hug. You squeeze your dad and he pats you on your back, trying to calm you. I've raised quite a hugger. Dad, can I ask you for your advice? Your father studies your face, and you realize he is trying to read what is troubling you. What is it? I am kind of in a situation where I need to choose between two evils, and I have no idea what to do. Your dad's eyes are still on your face, but you try to avoid meeting his gaze. You are not sure what you're going to see there. The silence stretches a minute too long, and you're to turn to check if your father has fallen asleep. You find him frowning, as if he is thinking too hard on what he is about to say. I'm afraid all I can offer is advice from your mother. She would often say that if you must choose between two evils, why choose the lesser one if you can try to choose none at all? Your mother was a true fighter. She never settled for the lesser evil. You could have said many things, but words feel heavy. You could have said many things, but words feel heavy in your throat. What if Mom's words are true? What if the way of fulfilling the deal is to come up with a new one instead of choosing between the two evils? What if there is still hope? Having a lot on your mind to process, you step to you and your favorite park. You've played this story in your head so many times that it feels like an old movie where you know every scene, yet still hope the events will take a different turn this time. I'm standing at the gates of hell, no matter what I do. And if I'm headed there anyway, why not sell my soul for enough money and be done with it? Before you can change your mind or come up with an even worse plan, you fish your phone from your pocket and dial Milton's number. He answers after the first ring. How can I help you, young Reed? Hey, Milton, I was hoping to meet you and talk about something. Always my pleasure. As a matter of fact, I am nearby and can drive to the park to hear you out. All right, see you soon then. Did I mention I was in the park? Wow. You are not surprised when he appears out of nowhere as usual. You never stop wondering how his footsteps are so silent and how he looks like he has just walked out from a beauty salon. I am all ears, my friend. So it's... Shall I suggest that we skip the small talk and get right to the core? You sound quite taken by whatever idea you wanted to share with me. Damn, it sounded so much easier when I was playing it in my head. I want to offer a new deal to you. Is that so? I want us to cancel the past deal and go the traditional way. And what would this traditional be? Humor me, my young friend. There's no way to say this, but I want to sell you my soul, and you give me enough money for my dad's treatment. Simple and easy. How does it sound to you? Milton's eyes are unreadable. He studies your face for what seems an eternity, and then he bursts into uncontrollable laughter. That's it? Wow. So there we have it, another chapter. Coming up tomorrow is chapter 12. You've offered Milton a new deal for him to take your soul and pay for your father's treatment in exchange. If he accepts it, you won't have to break Carrie's heart. So I see what he's doing. It's not going to be that simple, though, I got a feeling. So anyway, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Give that video a thumbs up. We'll see you later.